Good morning. Logan and I are standing in the lobby of the hotel where we're staying in New Orleans, and I've just attended the Founders Breakfast where Dr. Tom Nettles, professor of church history at Southern Seminary, was the guest speaker. He did an outstanding job talking about the current controversy of Calvinism in the Southern Baptist Convention. Dr. Nettles is a historian par excellence. He studied Southern Baptist history and he understands it, and because of that, I think he has a very accurate understanding of the future of our convention. For example, Nettles pointed out that in 1845, when the Southern Baptist Convention started, every single one of the founders, 243 of them who met in Augusta, Georgia, were Calvinists, and they were confessional Calvinists. In other words, they wrote it down on paper and said, this is what we believe. A few years later, the SBC, the Southern Baptist Convention, faced a controversy over the inerrancy of Scriptures. There was a professor at Southern who began to deny that the Bible was inspired. His name was Toy. He was engaged to Lottie Moon. He was eventually censured and then fired as a professor. We came through that controversy, and in 1882, we battled the Landmarks, who said that we didn't even need a convention or a denomination. That controversy lasted until 1914. And Dr. Nettles said that Southern Baptist history is chiastic in nature. That simply means it follows a pattern. Picture it like the top of an X. Confessional Calvinism in the very beginning was an issue we dealt with, and we were a convention of Calvinists. Then we fought over the inerrancy of Scripture, and then denominationalism, the Landmark controversy. Now we are following the chart back up. In 1979, we had the controversy over inerrancy. It's called the conservative resurgence. That ended, and now, 30 years later, we are facing a Calvinism controversy. And Nettles said the idea that Southern Baptists have never been Calvinistic is just absolutely foreign to recorded history. It was an interesting talk. I'm not a member of the Founders Group. I don't even identify myself as a Calvinist, but I am very sympathetic with what is taking place right now in the SBC. It seems like Calvinists are being disenfranchised, told you're not welcome. And I'm totally against that. I believe we should be a cooperating convention. We should understand our history, and we should not disenfranchise people who don't see eye to eye with us in every area of soteriology. So it was a great breakfast. I don't know if anything's going to come of it in the convention. I have already attended the early portion of our convention this morning. 12 motions were made, none of them dealing with a Calvinism issue. Probably the most controversial will be one made by Todd Littleton, who recommended that the convention affirm the reprimand that was given to Dr. Richard Land for his statement regarding Trayvon Martin, which Dr. Land later apologized for. So we'll see what happens to that. Another man made a motion that the Southern Baptist Convention meet every 2 years rather than 1 year. So just some house cleaning matters like that. Later on today, we'll be electing Fred Luter Jr. as our first African-American president. And this afternoon, Logan and I are going to take a walk around the convention arena, show you the exhibits, show you the hall, and hopefully we'll be there for the election of Dr. Luter, and we'll be reporting later this evening. God bless you. Hope you have a good day, and hope you're enjoying these reports.